we're here, we're finally doing it. I've lived in this house for 2 weeks and I am finally ready to begin my first project, and that is my bedroom. So obviously I am not living in this room. I've actually moved into my second bedroom so that I wouldn't have a big bed to work around, especially because this flooring has got to go. We've got some weird tile. I don't know who wanted tile in their bedroom, but I do not. So I will be taking that on as a pretty large project, but I'm finally ready to get this party started. There are some major design decisions that I have to make prior to doing anything. Obviously, yes, the designing is step one. I am posting videos every Wednesday, so I don't think it's going to happen where I have this huge transformation going on from start to finish, but I am gonna bring you guys along with me. And we have to start somewhere. So clearly the room isn't even fully prepped. I figured today I would take some measurements and write out a little bit of a plan, and then perhaps we start with our mood board. Hello, 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 my dear friends.
Will you search through the
Are we so excited to be back?
Through the briar
Are you excited? Am I excited? Yeah.
Your treasure.
Let's do this heckin' thing. Hi everyone. Hello. Is that better? Shall we turn the music down a wee tad? But we are going to do something very different today. I am designing my new house. I am going to start doing projects. I've been in the house 2 weeks and I've been very busy. It's very tiring, but it's finally time to begin the steps forward, because I did not move into my bedroom so that I could renovate it and make it everything I could ever want. And I really want to move in there because right now I'm in this tiny little room, and it's time to start making progress and make plans so that I know what equipment I need and what supplies, and who knows, maybe I can actually start a bigger project this coming weekend. If I start planning now, I can buy some things and then maybe do a fun little project. Yay! I've been Pinteresting nonstop and it all goes onto one board. And now I just have this messy board. So the first thing I would like to do is just pick and choose the photos that apply to the vision I have in my bedroom. Actually, let's do one other thing. So there's only one major piece of furniture and I actually just got it. Was that today? No, yesterday. I got it yesterday. And so I want to make sure that everything I already own that I plan to incorporate in the space is already part of the mood board so that we can see what it would look like in the space. So I got this beautiful vanity. I got such a steal. I bought it on Facebook Market. I'm literally so happy. I am so obsessed with this thing. It's just perfect. Like, don't make me, like, I could talk about it for a weird amount of time. But yeah, we have this really cute vanity. So I want to make sure that goes on the mood board so we can keep that in mind. And if you can't already tell, I'm going for kind of like a French countryside look. It's going to be very vintage. It's going to be, a little cottage. I'm going to make the bedroom a little bit, it's going to be very feminine, sure. But yeah, those are the two pictures I took of the vanity, so we can use those accordingly. And then another thing that I have both of these chandeliers in my shopping cart right now, and I haven't decided between the two, but I just wanted to, I'm hoping that maybe by the end of this stream, I'll know which one I want to buy. But basically, it's a hidden fan. There's blades at the top that come out, and then it's a chandelier on the bottom. So again, it's gonna be very romantical. These are photos taken from reviews because I wanted to see what it would look like not in a product photo. So I'm just gonna keep these all kind of to the side so we can consider them as we're designing. It's wonderful. So those are the two I'm thinking about getting. They're in my cart right now. I just haven't decided. But there we go. Because this board is going to fill up really quick, but that's okay. We can just keep zooming out. We can just keep zooming on out. So now that I've got... Oh, and you know what? I'm just going to do this too because I had found a bunch of wallpapers like months ago. Okay. It's so funny that like a few weeks ago feels like months ago, but like I'm so tired. Life is so tiring. Anyways, I found all these wallpapers and I had my friends and family vote. And so that's what the green dots are. The red dots are no's. The white X's were me like crossing them out. This is kind of old. I'll probably just start the search fresh, but this top one here is definitely speaking to me. And this one here, it's so hard because I actually really like this whole row. So I might even... See, this is why doing this live is really good for me because I'm actually feeling more decisive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like, we'll keep those to the side. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any of them because they're all wallpaper, and I actually figured out a really cool way to use fabric as wallpaper, and then I could use the fabric in another part of the bedroom. It kind of depends on, like the fabric would depend on what I use it for, but I have a few different options in my mind. And I think the repetition could be really cool if it's done well, but it might be really bad. Like that's iffy, like to repeat the pattern in multiple places. Like I would prefer to mix and match, but those are wallpapers. I still have my eye on them. So yeah, we're going to keep those on the board. So with that being said, because those were already in my Canva, we're just going to go through the board and I'm going to drag and drop. I think I can I drag and drop? That's amazing. Okay. My life. This is great. Okay. So I think I pinned things. Yeah, I literally was pinning like up until me going live. I have a problem. So we're just gonna go ahead and just take some of these images. There's just so many. But maybe I can start, because like if I was to compare these two photos, like I'm obviously, well, it's not obvious to you guys, but I do prefer a moodier, less saturated look. I'm going for blue. I'm aiming for blue. Like this color palette is such a mood. I'm going to be incorporating wood tones. I'll have some warmer, earthy shades in there, but like we're going blue in the bedroom because blue is scientifically the most relaxing color. It's a color that I know I don't want in the living space. I don't want it in the kitchen, like, but we can't just sleep on blue. So we're gonna put blue somewhere, and the bedroom it just makes sense. It's relaxing, it's romantic, it's peaceful, it's beautiful. It's fabulous. I have to move my light so I can see what you're writing. You know, Leo, it's never too late. Like to say that it's a typical guy behavior, you don't put yourself in a box. Like if you want to elevate your space, I can almost guarantee that you won't regret it. But you know, you do you, no requirement. Okay, so obviously like I'm looking at the whole picture, but like this blue with white is like not the vibe. In fact, the green, I'd love some green in the room. Like if the wallpaper has green, I'd be happy. But yeah, that is so gorgeous. There won't be as much green in the bedroom because we're going with blue, but I am probably going to have green throughout my whole house. So maybe the bedroom, you know, won't appeal to, well, I don't know if you find any interior design interesting, but I hope you or anyone else, I hope someone finds it interesting. But we're gonna have a lot of green, so just sit tight. We'll get to the green stuff eventually, not tonight. Look at this color palette. I am deceased. Look at this color palette. Oh my goodness. The dusty gray undertone, like the desaturation behind this like light blue, just to make it like moody, is just amazing. And having two earth shades, like the warmer earth tones in this palette, I mean, the photos speak for themselves. Like you can see this palette in this photo. You can kind of see it in this photo. It's lacking some of the light blues, but I really want, oh, this is the same palette. That's hilarious. Okay, so I have the same palette on here twice, but like, like this feels really good to me. So I'm actually probably gonna get rid of that photo. Let's see if we can't find something with green. And to be honest, it's gonna really be determined by the wallpaper, but this, look at this wallpaper, the fan favorite wallpaper, the one my friends and family are all like obsessed with, this one. Look. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm melting. Oh my God. The joy, like that wallpaper, like I think I might have to buy that. The only problem is like I saved all these photos and like I have no idea how expensive that wallpaper is. So I don't want to fall in love with it too much. Not too much. But that, I'm very, I'm like that was a hit of dopamine, serotonin. I can never tell which one is which, to be honest, but it felt good. Steph, hi. Thank you for the subscribe. How are you? I don't know if you just saw what happened, but I literally just had a like colorgasm. I just had like a full-blown colorgasm. You know, we're going with the cool tones, but we are gonna bring some warmth and comfy and cozy, and we're just mood boarding, and it's gonna be fabulous. I'm gonna be doing green in the living room and the kitchen. So there's gonna be a lot of green in the house. However, I do like the idea of having green kind of sprinkled everywhere. So the fact that that wallpaper has green also makes me love it that much more. Because green is the best. And also the bedroom is connected to the primary closet and then the bathroom. So I'm actually thinking about doing blue in the bedroom and then sprinkling in more green as I get into the bathroom, like doing this like weird, it's gonna be like a whole thing. I'm very excited. This is all so fun. Yeah, it's a little scary, but that's why I decided to go live and just have some help or just whatever. I appreciate you guys. And I'm just gonna keep dragging and dropping because we got picks on picks on picks. Like, this is more of the same. So, and there are like little like window panel things that are white on the windows. So if the windows are open, like there will be white. So I do want to have some lighter shades in there, but like this like stark white thing going on, that's not it for me. Like if anything, we'll do an off-white or like a cream or something. Here's a different photo of that same bedroom. This bedroom right here, they're the same picture. I'm not getting a new bed, but I think I am gonna DIY my bed, which I'm pretty like pumped to try. I think it won't be anything too crazy hard for me, but I also see in this room that the drapes are green. I know the photo image is like not good quality. Yeah, I do like that. It's not quite the vibe I'm going for. It's a little more modern.
To live with the dawn,
But this looks like the same house, actually.
the new moon,
And that doesn't look very modern at all. So maybe I'm mistaken.
the wind,
Look at the green drapes against the blue. Well, that's more of like a peacock
to serve,
teal.
comb the beach.
Either way, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, that's like the same. I'm pretty sure this is the same room. I just don't like how low quality that picture is. It's like really blurry.
And lose all sense
I should really shrink down like all of these photos, to be honest, because I don't want to have to keep, well,
to hike
it's
over
fine.
the island to the village,
I'm scattered. I apologize.
visit the marketplace,
Why are these also?
and enjoy the music and the food and the
Oh, they're like uploading us. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Here we go.
and see
I
the
got
great
this.
ships come and go.
You should move your chat. Okay,
Man had me
thank you. I will. You're right. Oh my God, you're so right. I just wasn't sure like if chat would be popping off tonight or not,
Heaven and earth become my great open cathedral, where all men are brothers,
but like it be
where
poppin'.
all things are bound by law and crowned with love.
What do you think of it there?
Poor,
Is
alone,
that bad?
and happy. I walk by the surface.
Is that bad? Let's try that for like a half sec. Just like a half sec. But right now I am definitely going for this color palette with deep navy blue up to like smoky powdery blue. And then we're going to be having some rich wood tones and earthy shades kind of as like an accent. So that's my favorite color palette so far, but I did highlight this beautiful forest look because it does have the navy that I want and it has some really pretty greens in there. This kind of shows me how I could potentially like mesh the two palettes together. But this wallpaper right here, which I'm like low-key obsessed with, this one right here, has green in it. So then I'd have permission to use green, and the backdrop of that wallpaper is blue. And then it has some like tans and pinks, like it's just, oh, it's just stunning. It's just absolutely freaking gorgeous. So yeah, we are going very monochromatic in the bedroom because in the living room and kitchen, we're gonna be doing a lot of complementary moments. So a little bit more on, you know, opposite side of that color wheel. I know Steph knows what I'm talking about, but I don't mean to color theory too hard. Okay. So like, yeah, I saved a lot of color palettes. I really don't think having these all on the mood board is necessary. But it just goes to show, like here, for instance, how you can kind of throw in pops of a color and it kind of makes sense. This actually, no, I don't think I like that. Never mind. But this one here, you can have like a really light gray, like a blue gray powdery shade, and how you can mix it into those blues and greens. And I like that because I'm not dead set on having it be like goth core, you know, it doesn't have to be so dark, but it is gonna be moody for sure. Color theory harder, mom. Tuffy, hello. Who's Meat Pie Girl? I don't know. So, oops, I keep forgetting I want to drag them. I'm gonna drag them. So like, this is going harder into the green, less into the blue. So I'm not gonna save that because I think I am pretty like set on, oh, look at this one. Look at this one, you guys. So this one has like a different, like a brighter palette. It's not quite as dark. But it's nice. It's nice. It doesn't make as much sense. Like I'm really digging these two palettes. Like I'm feeling like this is bedroom, this is closet and bathroom almost. So I'm actually gonna just get rid of that because we don't wanna run out of room. Egg Girl asked how the house is. The house is good. It's been, you know, a lot. It's just been a lot, but I love my house and, you know, one foot in front of the other kind of situation. Like the to-do list, like this is my new hobby. You know, like this is my new, this is like a second, it's like I took on a second job, you know, like, but I'm making the most of it. So thank you for being part of it since I'm obviously documenting the process. But getting back into the YouTube game is super fun. It's been a long time. I haven't really had a reason to, and now I do. So this VOD will probably be utilized in some aspects into one of the YouTube videos. And it's been fun. This very dark navy blue looks black. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm really like, I'm digging this. Let's see if we can beat it. Ooh, this one, did I already save this one? These two seem similar, but I do like that powdery blue. There's just something so kind of like upscale about it. Like, I don't want my room to feel yuppie. I want my room to feel cozy and comfy. And yet I do have all of these like kind of glamorous elements going into it that like, I think it's a tough balance. We'll see. Yeah, Radagast. Who even remembers Radagast? Come on. Come on. Did I just do something with my... I think what did I just do? whatever. I exemplify cozy and comfy. I just don't agree. Like, I always want to. Okay, look at this grandma core, you guys. Like, you don't have to have the same tastes as me, okay? All I know is that this is like the blues and the greens. This is a little lighter than what I'm looking for. However, look at that compared to my cute little vanity right here that I just got yesterday. Got a steal of a deal. So I don't know if this is like quite what my room will look like. I don't think I'm gonna go that grandma, but we're gonna have some like grandma hints in there. And for that reason, I'm gonna just tuck that away. Okay, so the DIY idea I had is actually this. I mean, there's gonna be more photos as we come, but I saw this one today, I had to pin it. I think I'd like to upholster a headboard and then like a soft surround on my bed, because I've had the same bed for a while. It doesn't fit the like vibe that I'm going for in this new room, but I do love the bed. There's no point in me getting a new one. Like, we gotta be like a frugal queen here. So I am gonna be doing like a really, yeah, we're gonna try some like upholstery, and I think I'll be okay. I don't think it'll be that hard. Like, all I need is like a staple gun and foam and like some boards. Like, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. But that photo kind of exemplifies what I'm going for. And then my bed will just be like even softer. Cause like I'll probably do velvet. Let's be real. Never go full grandma. I do what I want. And that's why I saved this photo. I'm not gonna put this on the board, but I liked seeing how pattern is used, and like, this is a little too, it's something about it isn't quite right. Let's try it one more time. Okay, whatever. The photo's right here. There's just something about it that mixes a little bit more of like an earthy look, but I think I just need to lean into where I'm going, which is gonna be a little bit more, it's gonna be like French countryside, like a little yuppie, but like maybe not too much. But this photo, mwah, mwah, mwah. Love. It's stunning. I don't know what I need to take away from it specifically, so I don't think I'll add it to the mood board. Well, let me compare it to what else, other things I have. I'm gonna actually delete this photo. I'm still very drawn to these photos. You know what? I'll just put it on here just for the vibes, because it is a good, comfy. Hello? Where'd it go? Are you working? Where'd you go? Okay. We love that, because I actually am gonna do Elvin. Oh, okay. Wait. I didn't even say. I definitely am looking for like Art Nouveau influence in this. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. I'm honored. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Have you been streaming at all? Or have I just been asleep? So yeah, Art Nouveau is definitely something I've been obsessed with ever since I discovered it, which was a while ago, but it really is what inspired Elvish design. And since I am more of a hobbit, generally speaking, if there is one space in my house where I'm gonna elevate to the Elvish lore, it's gonna be the bedroom. So yeah, we are gonna have some Art Nouveau influence. I've been keeping my eye out on the thrift stores, Facebook Market, all the things, to hopefully get like a good deal on something that's like genuine Art Nouveau, because it would just make me so happy. But they're very expensive, so we'll have to just see what happens. But I do plan on doing I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, a king, like not a banister bed, but like a crown banister. I think that's what it is. So this is a crown banister. I'm not going to do a proper crown banister because that's a lot for me, but there is a DIY that I've just like come up with in my brain that I think would give a similar effect without being quite so gaudy. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to put my bed up against my window. So I need to create like a heavy barrier between me and the window, considering it's not the best place to put your bed. So I am going to be heavily draping that area, and I have some ideas. So you'll notice more pictures come up as we go down with this like crown. What is that word? Why can't I hold on to words tonight? Probably because it's 9:45 and I'm an old lady. Obviously, can't you tell? Okay. This I like because it utilizes a similar shape as my ceiling. I don't have a ceiling nearly like this, but I do have a tray ceiling. Lawful, hi, thank you for lurking. Palace bedrooms you saw in Spain? Yes. Well, I am the queen. Well, Gimli's the queen of the castle, but it's fine. Good night, Steph. Happy painting. All the best. But yeah, this definitely has that monochromatic look that I'm going for, and it shows having like pattern and texture on the ceiling because I am planning to do some sort of wallpaper on the ceiling. So I do really like that general. It's very like grand and like opulent and royal, but this particular room is also just extremely relaxed. Oh my God. Oh my God, another raid. Holy heckaroni. Hi. This is a little bit more of like just a dark blue. And honestly, there's something about like a royal blue that like isn't it for me. It just doesn't relax me, doesn't make me happy. And I'm thinking this, even though this is beautiful, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking delete. And we're going for like the powders. We're going for the gray undertones. I'm not opposed to peacock, but I really am feeling like true blue. And right now this color palette is the star winner. Absolute star winner right now. Okay, finally we're not looking at, okay, wait, no. This bedroom is fabulous. I mean, Leo, yes, the ceiling is, so I have a tray ceiling. It's very, it's unique. It's not a trend. It's not a good trend. It's weird, whatever. Tray ceilings, they like had a moment and then they like went away and they're not cool yet, but it's fine. I don't mind it. So I am going to be wallpapering part of the tray ceiling and then painting part of the tray ceiling to match the walls. So it's a little confusing, but just stick around. Eventually it'll be done. You can see it happen. It'll be filmed on YouTube. So you guys can definitely, who's in their villain era? Aaron? No. This is a little bit of a lighter palette, like, but I don't mind it. I think this like foresty look is so pretty. So, you know, I'll keep it there until I run out of space. But like, look at this, like, oh, holy heck. Like that is such a look. This like forest vibe with like blue, like it's just so cool. Like if anything, I just need like a forest section of like all the forest pictures, because like if that's what I'm gonna do, like I need to know, because this wallpaper is like a midnight forest. Like tell me that wouldn't be kind of sick. But I'm thinking that it feels too hard. Like it feels too easy to look really bad. Like I'm scared. So I might not do that, but we have it down here. In fact, I'll put even the forest color palette right there. I don't know. It's such a vibe. Like, tell me this isn't like such a vibe. But am I gonna paint a mural on my wall? No. That is not the plan at all. But like, holy heck, look at that. I'm not putting that on my board. It's just not enough. It's not enough. So this is kind of the idea behind the, I'm getting a chandelier. I'm gonna do like a faux crown. What the heck is this word? What the heck is this word? Canopy! Oh, can everyone just please remember the word canopy? Because I've been struggling so hard, but I'm gonna be doing a faux crown canopy. Not quite as gaudy as what you see in the photo. It'll be a simplified version. I want the tufted upholstered headboard. I'm gonna DIY it. And I love this. Oh, you can't even see the picture. I'm so sorry here. So imagine all of this, but like in blue. So this lamp is everything to me. You could get some stick-on wallpaper and use it on the front of a dresser or drawers as a small accent. I totally agree with that. I'm actually, you'll love this. You'll love this. Okay, so I found a wallpaper I'm obsessed with, but wallpaper is really expensive. I might actually try, I'm gonna try and find fabric
No.
and turn the fabric into wallpaper. I watched some YouTube videos. It doesn't seem that hard. It's more affordable, but then I can use the fabric for part of my upholstery. Maybe. It just depends. But the idea of like reutilizing, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. So if it ends up being a wallpaper and not a fabric, I would still attempt to reuse that wallpaper in other bits and pieces. Like, I think that's so cool. But this photo shows you the like velvet headboard with this like beautiful canopy with this like tasseled lamp. Like, it's so extra. And then the chandelier, like this photo really, like, this bedroom is gonna be like a vibe. It's definitely gonna be a vibe, but this picture really showcases that they all kind of go together, but we're not doing pink. We're gonna do blue. This shows you what it would look like to have a chandelier and a floral wallpaper. There it goes, there, right there. This photo really shows you kind of what shut up, look, wait, I haven't seen this before. Look, 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 look. The lamp not only has the tassels that I'm obsessed with, I want a lamp like that. I found one, but it's expensive, so I haven't bought it. But I found one on Facebook Market. I'm gonna cross my fingers it stays available, and then I can like get a deal for it. But like, that is the same wallpaper? Like, there we go. Em and I are on the same page. So is this person. Like, what a fun, cool, incredible, like, am I gonna like reupholster a lampshade? Probably not. But this photo really shows you what I'm going for. And this lighter blue matches this kind of lighter blue in this color palette. I just don't know what to do on the walls. And frankly, I don't love the high contrast of how dark the wallpaper is compared to how light the walls are. I do like, I feel like less contrast is more peaceful, and the bedroom, I want it to be like my safe space. But this photo is very important. Same with this one. This one was a big one for me when I was looking at wallpaper on ceilings and got the idea of doing like a chandelier. However, again, it does have a higher contrast, but I guess it does showcase that a bedroom can look beautiful with that difference. Like, I just wonder, I guess it's not a big deal. Like, they're both beautiful rooms. And this shows you the blue with the wood tones, which I'm really excited to utilize. Interesting that they went for the white medallion, because I was considering doing a medallion if I can find one that's for a good cheap. This also shows the kind of mixture of textures. I like this room because it has like some like soft lavender, which is kind of a refreshing change. I'm not like obsessed with the color purple, but I love this upholstered headboard. Again, we have more forest vibes, so I'm actually just gonna put this down here with the forest vibes. I think I'm just too scared to do forest vibes. Like, maybe forest vibes are future me. You know, like maybe I just do like normal walls, play around with some wallpaper. Maybe forest me will be like in the future. I love the rattan in this, but there's not quite enough going on here that I think I'm going to skip that one. I'm gonna skip that one. I love this photo, but again, it's so interesting to me how royal blue and navy blue are so close to each other. It's just, there's a little too much saturation in this. The photo's stunning. I mean, it's a beautiful room. It looks like AI did it. Like, it doesn't even look real. I'm gonna skip it. Like, as much as I love this photo and I love this rich wood tone next to the blue, it's like too blue. Like, I really like these dusty, like, is it blue or is it gray? Like, I can't tell. But yeah, these are pretty opulent rooms. Like, that is insane. No. No. What was I thinking? No. I did actually consider like a cloud wallpaper at one point, but this is no. That's a no. this is gonna be, okay. So, okay, this picture independently. Hey Spooter, how's it going? How are you? Welcome on in. We're making a mood board for my bedroom. It's very exciting. This room is like a lot, but it does show like a very like monochromatic moment. It does show a mixture of texture, but like no, but also no, you know? I'd say one thing about it that's pretty cool is that you have this crown canopy and they have lights in there. And that's kind of cool, but we're gonna say no. What's a mood board? Well, first of all, is there an ad running? Confirm you're still here and I'll answer you. Otherwise, I'll wait till you get back. Here's a photo of this like fabulous room again. Like just literally like this is going to, I want to be this girl, except I don't read. So like, can I still come to the party? But just the mix of textures here is just everything to me. Okay, Spood. A mood board is a combination of images and colors that can be used for planning purposes or inspiration. So you could mood board for a party you're throwing. You could mood board a wardrobe or an outfit. And you might have images of fabrics and like silhouettes and hairdos. But I'm mood boarding interior design. So I'm doing a mood board for my bedroom so that I can see, I'm very visual. So like I have to be able to see how colors look next to each other, how my furniture will look next to like a wallpaper, because I'm going to be mixing different fabrics, different textures, different lighting, pattern. So this is kind of step one for me in how I make decisions. And the first thing I need to do is figure out what my wallpaper will be so that I can pick out my paint color. And then once all of that's done, I'm going to do flooring. So it's like a full-blown makeover, like head to toe. I'm doing a new light fixture in the ceiling. And it's also overwhelming. So by starting off with a mood board, it just gives me a place to like organize my thoughts. And mood boards are so fun. Like the next time you have something that you need to visualize, like consider a mood board. It's great. So I'm just going through my Pinterest board and picking out photos that fit into the bedroom that I'm envisioning. And I'm really just trying to see what images like really make me feel like super excited and happy, because at the end of the day, all of these things are, everything is so beautiful and like it's easy to get overwhelmed, especially considering how many things I've pinned. But once I've selected like some inspiration photos, it will help me to make decisions like in a more focused manner, because it can just get so overwhelming. But we're out here and we're doing it. This is interesting because I was considering using a fabric on the ceiling as a wallpaper and then using a fabric as a crown, a faux crown canopy. And this shows something similar where you're mixing pattern on wall with pattern as fabric. And then I also appreciate it because it has the upholstered headboard, which I am planning to do. And then the nightstand is also like a French provincial style. And one other thing I've noticed is like a couple of these bedrooms have wall sconces that are just like your standard lampshade, which I've not been able to decide what kind of light I want on the bedside tables, but I did think a wall sconce would be like so nice, and then have a lamp by my vanity. And I already know what kind of lamp I want for the vanity, but I'm like, you know what? With all of these like kind of luxe items that I have going on, I almost wonder if having just the lampshade would help like tone it down. Because look at all of this like gaudy kind of like extra royal things going on, but then the lampshade like kind of makes it a little bit more country. So it's thought-provoking. Yeah. If done well, Czar, do you have advice? Like the problem, okay, so I watched a few YouTube videos. Also, hey, let me get you a shout out. So I am going to be wallpapering my ceiling, and I watched a few YouTube videos on how to use fabric as wallpaper. And the fact that I have like no gravity working for me makes it seem like it might not work. Pleated fabric as wallpaper? That's complicated. No. I'm sorry. I'll be doing the flat, but I promise you the room is gonna look some sort of way. I'm sure I'll get to loving it in some capacity eventually, but I am gonna save this photo just because it's like, it gets my wheels turning. It does. It's not like the palette, it's not really the look, like I'm not trying to wallpaper all the walls. But like this one has like a crown canopy with fabric that matches the headboard. Like that is, oh, and look, more little lamps with lampshades. It seems like that's like the look. Okay, I'm gonna make its own section for this because it's not that I like want to do one over the other. It's just that I need to consider my options. And that's only if I end up getting the fabric that I want on my on my ceiling. And like, what if I hate it? What if I hate it? We tramped the open moorland in the rainy April weather. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Spooter. I appreciate it. This is new. I have not done anything like this before, so I had no idea if people would find it interesting at all. But honestly, just having like people to talk it out with and having like I'm sitting down and I'm like, I'm doing this, and you guys are like holding me accountable in a lot of ways. So this is very helpful to me. So if it works, if this ends up, you know, working out with other rooms, you know, I'll consider doing this with other rooms essentially. Oh, isn't it so funny? I pinned this and then I ended up getting like literally the exact one, but in like a beautiful wood. Look at that. Look, I got this on Facebook Market yesterday. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like I am just utterly obsessed. I really am. I remember willow trees. I remember willow trees. Interior design is a passion. Oh, that's awesome. Well, shucks. Hold on to your bootstraps because I just bought a house. I love it. Yeah, what kind of styles do you like? And can you guess what kind of styles I'm into? I wonder. I just really liked this light fixture. But I'm not gonna use this. Okay, we're getting into the bathroom a little bit. Don't mind this. We're getting into the kitchen. Oh, such a relief to like make progress. Like, let's scroll. Victorian! Modern grays and beiges are so boring. Yeah, Victorian's so fun. I love that. Ah, well, you're gonna love my new series on YouTube. Oh man. Yeah, my bedroom, I'm definitely doing, well, Victorian's like gorgeous, but it's also so extra. My bedroom specifically is going to be a little bit more like French country. It's going to have some Art Nouveau influence in there, some organic influence. You know, very like elvish, you know, romantic, whimsical. And then other areas of my house will have a little bit of Victorian influence, but I also want it to feel like comfortable, and I don't want it to feel too like stiff. So having like that Victorian influence kind of like scattered throughout, I think is just fabulous. But this is me dreaming of Art Nouveau. I'm like, how can I afford to like incorporate Art Nouveau in my house? Look, I found an Art Nouveau outlet cover. That is all I can afford. So I'll figure out a way, but we're just taking it one room at a time right now. I also have kind of rediscovered like craftsman style. What is the other word for that? It's like, I think craftsman is what they called it in the US. I don't remember. It's not coming to me, but I've rediscovered, like, as I've kind of dug very deep into different interior styles, it's been nice to know that there's more out there that I love, and then they all have like connective tissue between them. So I can sprinkle them all into each other, and then it's like my own personal style, which is so fun. But like, look at this up here, this Art Nouveau pin that I found. It's just like, talk about fresh and fabulous and just wonderful. Like, oh man, it's so pretty. So I'll definitely be figuring it out. Oh, look at the chandelier. Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. Well, now I'm just getting distracted. I gotta find more bedroom pins because we'll tackle this board a lot. 2 for 1. So, well, 2 for 2, that's 0. 2 for 1, that's 1 point. So I guess vinyl flooring is actually in the lead. Yeah, that's how math works. Sorry, it took me a minute. Okay, so great. Let's just move on. Either way, this is a beautiful image. Here's another color palette that uses this like beautiful dark blue, but it mixes in some more red shades and then this like nice green. So I'm gonna save that. This is so pretty, but not what we're going for. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna be revisiting this board every time I start mood boarding a new bedroom. So like a lot of these pins do not apply to the bedroom area. And they will get their chance in the sun later, potentially. This one showcases what a tray ceiling looks like because I was considering wallpapering just that top section like you see in this photo. But I'm actually feeling a little differently about it. I'm not gonna do that like picture molding around it. So I'm not gonna pin this, but this was one of that was like a preliminary thought. We're getting to like kind of the beginning of me planning out this room. So we are going for, it's very hobbity, but the bedroom's gonna be elevated a little bit. It's gonna be a little more romantic. It's gonna be moody. It's gonna be blues and rich warm tones, comfy, cozy, but like also have a little bit of like a French influence. Art Nouveau is something I love. So right now I'm just going through my Pinterest board, taking all of the photos that relate to the bedroom, putting it on a Canva board so that I can piece different elements together and get a better idea of what specifically I'm going for so that I can finally go out and buy some items to get started on these bigger projects. So that is what I'm doing, but I am a chatty Kathy. So chatting is totally, I'm down. If you want to tell me something good or if you want to know something more about me, you're welcome to chat away. Otherwise, vibe out. And that is so pretty, but I don't think we're going to do like pink drapes like that. But that does showcase like the blues and the wood tones. And this beautiful wallpaper next to that kind of grayish blue hue is lovely. But I'm thinking, no. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh. But I'm feeling kind of focused on these other images. Like this. That is the same picture as the last one I just pinned, this one. And this is a better quality. But this does show the chandelier because I am going to do like a little chandelier moment. And it's really nice having these like upscale elements, but then finding ways to like tone it down a little bit so that it's just really comfy, cozy, and not too opulent. Because like I'm not too opulent and my house is not opulent. So it's about designing in ways that make sense for me as a person and my tastes, but I also want it to feel right in the house. So I want the whole home to have like similar energies, but getting to highlight different aspects of my style depending on the room. And my bedroom is like very much the safe haven for me. It has to be like very relaxing and just warm, and finding ways to like create warmth when you're using such cool colors is an interesting challenge. And yet I'm finding that it's possible, because I was worried that by going with like blue shades, it would be too cold. I'm also going to be wallpapering the ceiling, so that's why some of these images, this is like a wraparound. I'm not going to do that much wallpapering, so we're not going to pin that. Oh, Oh, this is Rachel Maxey? Yeah. Her room is fabulous. She's a YouTuber. Definitely love her style. That's a darker blue. I don't know how dark I want my walls to be, but at the end of the day, I'm feeling like I'm feeling pretty focused on a vision. This was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. It felt really hard going into this, but now that I'm actually like, it's pretty obvious which ones are like feeling the most exciting to me. Oh, here's another picture with that like fringed lamp. I'm like, in hindsight, I did not realize how many pictures I had with this fringed lamp. And like, I have to get one like in the bedroom. So I'm actually feeling a little more motivated. I did a very lowball offer on a Facebook Market post because it's expensive, but I got her down in price. I couldn't get her down anymore, but I think I'm gonna take her up on that offer. I think it's worth it. It's like the most beautiful lamp. I should actually once I pick out my fabrics and my wallpaper, then I'll know if I can buy the lamp. Now this image up here is interesting because I do have white trim on the exterior of my windows, so there's not any easy way to change that. So I don't want to change it. And this shows me that I can do like a white sheer curtain with a darker sheer on top of it. And I think layering that is the way to go. So I am gonna pin this picture, even though it's not the color palette I'm going for. It shows the combination of patterns and textures and fabrics. Like this is, yes. There is a reason I pinned this picture, but we are getting to like the bottom of my board. So I'm like, wow, I pinned these things. I was such a different person back when I pinned these. And we'll be revisiting this board a lot as I go from room to room in my house. And it's fun getting to see all of these ideas that I've had in the last couple of months. But I think we're getting there. I'm just zipping through. Oh, so pretty. Okay, wait, this one I already have on the board. I've pinned a few of these more than once. But this one, this is how I'm gonna wallpaper because I have a tray ceiling, so there's like multiple levels. And I think instead of just doing the center, I think I am gonna go down. So it's gonna look like that. And seeing it here, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have the molding, but I could do picture frame molding. So I am gonna save this picture just for like a reference point later. We're gonna get this out of the way as well. But I'm feeling good. This has been very productive. This shows a different placement for the wallpaper, but I don't care for that as much. Here's another tray ceiling. The tray ceiling is just so strange. I don't like that at all. This was me visualizing wallpapered ceilings kind of for the first time. I was just toying around with the idea. Another tray ceiling with wallpaper. I dig it. It's gonna be cool. I hope. Here's another one. These are like function photos over fashion photos, like just to see that that it's possible. Oh yeah, this is the no-sew headboard that I want to make. Oh, of course the video's not gonna show up well. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Although I found a headboard on Facebook Market, I might just buy a headboard and then like reupholster it. But this is an option because I don't have a headboard. This is also what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap my bed in like foam. It's not foam, but that's gonna be like phase 2 of decorating. We're just gonna do walls and floors and then I'm gonna move in, and then those other projects like redoing the bed, that can happen in phase 2. But this is me playing around with like how I want to do the headboard and the wraparound. Like the idea of using the same fabric on my ceiling and then using it to make the bed is an idea. It's a little extra, but it could look really cool. I'm very excited to give my bed an upgrade because like I haven't done anything with it. I was gonna buy a new bed, but I'm like, I love my bed. There's nothing wrong with my bed. I love it, but I do want it to like fit the new vibe and just give it a little cute facelift. And maybe like the wraparound, however I end up doing it, maybe I could make it temporary. I could have it like be removable. No, it's a little too dark. Yeah, we're definitely getting too obsolete. Oh, that's just so pretty. But we're not going for that. We're not doing orange. We're not going for orange. That is so pretty. No, it's... Okay. Here's me playing around with what kind of light fixtures to do. That's been tough for me. There's me really leaning into my Lord of the Rings lifestyle, considering a Leaf of Lorien wallpaper. Cyber! Hello! Thank you for giving Cyber a shout out. How was Portal 2? How are you? How's it going? What is your relationship to interior design? Do tell. Pray tell. That lamp is sick. But I think I've settled on the fringe lamp. You can't lead me astray. I'm getting one. Like, it's happening. This was me really contemplating a lime wash, which, again, I'm not saying I won't do a lime wash, but I don't think I'll do a lime wash immediately. Like, it's kind of a risky decision. So I think I'm just gonna skip it for now and just get in this room. I gotta get the paint on the walls and just get in there. Like, it's time. I don't want to be... This was the first photo I saw that made me think about blue. Like, something about this picture, I don't know, but like, I just remember this photo being one of the first where I was like, whoa, should I do like a... I don't even know what kind of word you used. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. This picture. This was the first photo. Make all your house Lord of the Rings themed. Honestly, Cyber, my house is definitely going to be like Hobbit, but we're leaning a little farther into Elvish territory in the bedroom. We're going to elevate it a little bit, but it is going to be more like, you know, like elevated Hobbit. Like Frodo was in velvets. Frodo and Bilbo, they had money. They were well traveled. They were cultured, you know, like elevated Hobbit. You know, Frodo would walk into my house and be like, this is the perfect combination of the vibes, you know? So yes, we are definitely leaning. I have been this person for so long. But yeah, this photo here, this big one right here, was the first one where I was like, oh, like blue? Maybe? Blue? Because blue was my favorite color, historically speaking. And then as an adult, I just have like kind of like not been into blue as much. But what a beautiful powdery blue. Like, it's comfy. But I am probably gonna go darker than that picture. I already pinned these, already posted these. There's going to be a sword fight. How's everyone's day going? Did everyone have a good weekend? Is today Monday? I think. This was me thinking I'd make a whole, I was gonna make this whole room behind me. I was gonna make it into my closet, and I was gonna do this. This was like one of my first ideas. This like blue room. I have come to my senses. I will not be making this room into my closet. But I am going to be renovating the closet in that room because it does not function as it is now. So we'll be tackling that in no time, I'm sure. One room at a time. And fortunately, like the living room and kitchen, like it's not what I want it to look like, but it is like a happy and comfy place for me. So like the fact that I'm getting this, like all my private spaces done first, I guess it's for the best. I can get it done fast and then tackle those bigger spaces. But that'll be the most impactful, you know, because when I have people over, they're going to be in those spaces more. But I'm excited. Decisions are too hard. Yeah, I definitely leaned into the white walls everywhere trend at one point. And I've been renting for ages that like I haven't painted, but I own a house now. And paint is honestly the most affordable way to like impact a space. So I'm very much leaning into it. This room is stunning above here, but It's too close to that royal blue that I like don't want. Again, it's like blue and orange. Like a lot of these, like it's easy to get into the blue and orange territory, but we're not going for that. And I think that was like a struggle for me to figure out, like, why does this blue look good to me? What is wrong with this blue in particular? And yada yada yada. Here's a blue wall with the ceiling wallpaper. This is too saturated. It's just too much. I need the colors to be like far more mellow. But I think I pinned it just to see what blue walls and wallpaper would look like together. Here's me looking at blue color palettes. Doopy doopy doo. Did I put this one on my board already? This one's, again, it's like, honestly, it looks like the same house, but just that rich blue, or I'm sorry, the rich wood tones against that powder blue is just so pretty. But I am leaning towards maybe going a little darker. Oh, it's so hard to decide. So the next step for me, the next step after this little session, which is probably coming to an end, considering where we are in the board, I think we're almost, I know I've said that a couple times, but I think we're almost there. So the next step for me is to like finally nail down the fabric or wallpaper. And I'll probably do that off stream because with shopping, I don't want to like accidentally show my zip code or something. And then it'll be like a little surprise for the video. And that'll be the next step. But now I really do feel more confident in making that decision on my own and making sure that I'm not being influenced by anyone else. I mean, maybe I'll ask for someone's opinion out there, but I think it's important to not let people influence you too hard. My cats are doing something crazy out there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like, who even is this person who pinned these items? It just feels like so long. Look at me literally pinning a Hobbit house. Hi. Hello. Like, I'm obviously going for something. Oh, are you kidding me? Like original Tolkien art, like, should I paint a mural? I mean, maybe not in the bedroom, but like, I mean, like, this is so pretty. And this is like, what is this? Is this original? Oh my God. I think this is like actual. I mean, I feel like I could do this. Maybe I'll find a place to like put a mural. I'm just gonna put it down here because that is speaking to me so hard. Oh my God. That's like Bilbo and the Barrels. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, holy heckaroni, am I right? Yeah, maybe I can like mural my bathroom. It's like a little extra, but like I would do that. Wow. This is me pinning, what are these called? They're, barn quilts. I was thinking about putting a barn quilt on my house, which is a little silly, but okay, we're getting into territory that I hadn't even bought the house at this point. Like this was like me just dreaming of like different cat trees. Like no interior design reference. Cause like you have to design the house. You have to do design like kind of around a house a little bit. So I feel like these were very premature. Yeah, this is pre-buying house for sure. Just playing around. crazy. Yeah. And again, we'll revisit this board again and again if I do stream mood boards for every room. But this was honestly really productive and fun for me, so like I might. But it's just because I failed to separate them into their own boards. So I have to scroll through everything. Color palettes. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because the pins that I like obsessed over in the first like 15 minutes of stream are the ones I'm probably gonna go with. Like for the biggest inspiration. That's nice. I'd say it's too much red. I'm like not feeling like too much red in the bedroom. I want the red tones to come from the wood and that's about it. Yeah, design is tough and I have no idea if I am any good at it. So we're gonna find out. Like this is really new for me. I put together like a decent living space in my last apartment. And there were points that I was proud of it, and then there were points that I wasn't. So it was a good warm-up round, and now I'm ready to like really go for it. We're gonna try. But I think we're just about to the bottom. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything else that's of any use for this room, at least. Maybe. Gosh. Yeah, I remember pinning this when I thought I was gonna buy a different house because I needed to put my office in the living room, so. And look at me pinning like garages to add on to a house. Hilarious. Wow. Funny. Okay. We're done. Holy heck, we did it. Sometimes you know what you want from the jump, but you need an extra 2 hours to verify that it is actually what you want. Egg roll, I think you summed it up perfectly, and I actually do that to myself about most things. And being called out about that feels a little complicated to me. I have mixed feelings because I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I'm just wasting my life away. But let's zoom out. Let's like separate some of these. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is now go shopping. I'm gonna find this fabric on the internet because, oh wait, whoa, we got lots of pins over here. Okay, but like this is like generally, wow, everything is everywhere. Okay. Oh, you know what? The screen goes this way, so I should move everything this way. Silly Billy. I'm breaking up the forest. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my color palette, like straight up. I'm obsessed. Foam cutouts of objects? You mean like the feng shui guy? The don't be a wiener guy? I love him so much. Yeah. Yeah, so I do have a cutout of my vanity, and then I do have the 2 chandeliers that I'm shopping for. I'm kind of stuck between these 2 up top, so I was thinking the vibes would like draw me to one over the other, which honestly, they're not. But let's have a closer look. Go, I told you to go to the front. So like, we have the black with this like medallion shape on the exterior, and then it goes down a little bit longer. And then we have one that's a little bit more flush. But I think the dark, I don't know. I mean, they're both really pretty, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna buy the fabric and fabric slash wallpaper first before I do anything else. And now that I have this very organized image to work on, I think I can do that with some confidence. And I may have already found the wallpaper. It might be this right here. I might do this because it matches my color palette really, really well. But I'm also hoping to get a fabric instead of a wallpaper. So maybe I can find a fabric version of it or something, but we'll see. That is all we're gonna do tonight. I am all talked out. I just talked that whole time. So I'm gonna wrap up stream, but today was a great stream back. We got so many raids. We have a few new followers. Oh no, we have an ad. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. But this was good. Thank you, Eggroll. I hope you're doing well. Proof that I can stream with a thing so far away. Do you see how like high up I'm looking at my other monitor? It's kind of weird, but my cats are yelling at me. I have to go. Baby, why are you yelling? Yeah, nothing too terrible has happened so far. Ugh. It's so scary. Any moment. But the design part is really fun. Dreaming, scheming, and planning and designing is really fun. There's a lot of other things that are like just so scary. Thanks for being here, everybody. Let's go give some love over to Starwomb, a new friend, doing some crocheting. And I'll see you all again very soon. Till then, take care. Peace.